Are there any other members wishing to be heard on the amendment? Mr. Falconer.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First of all, I'd like to separate the discussion for a moment between short-term plans and association health plans, and here's why. Short-term plans were even allowed under the Obama administration, and they continue now. But let's put that aside for a moment and talk about association health plans. And by the way, I really don't like the name association health plans because it invokes a previous time where there were cracks in the system and there were certain problems associated with association health plans. However, now we have a circumstance where persons who are not covered by employer-based insurance, which is about 55% of Americans, or who aren't in the Medicare program or covered under Veterans Care, actually have to go out into the independent market, insurance market, and try to find coverage without a subsidy. For farmers, for instance, in Nebraska, this can result in a $30,000 to $40,000 bill, which is fundamentally unfair. So there are innovative spaces taking place out there, one of which is Land of Lakes, the farm cooperative. In fact, can I suggest to all of us, if we're going to talk about association health plans, let's change the name. Let's call it cooperative health plans, which I think better expresses some realities out there. Land of Lakes has expanded its association plan to farmers and is now reducing premiums by 25 to 35%, less than Nebraska's Affordable Care Act marketplace. What this does is empower people who are out in the open market, independent market, who are being priced out of this. What good is an insurance market if you can't afford it? To come into potentially more affordable plans. They just happen to be called association health plans. Nebraska's Farm Bureau has done the same thing, kicking off a new plan, saving the average farm family, again, who is not getting a subsidy, $7,000 a year. So I don't see this in any kind of way as a proxy for prior debates about the Affordable Care Act. And unfortunately, I think it gets wrapped up into that. So I appreciate the gentleman bringing forth the amendment. I see it through the lens on the association health plan side as a protective measure to allow the innovative space, particularly in places like mine, rural communities that have been devastated in the independent insurance market with really no options and therefore are priced out of it. So it does not affect the overall marketplace. A person just has to leave the farm, in effect, to go try to get a job that offers a benefit, disrupting economic freedom and choice. So I think that we ought to allow for this innovative space, which doesn't affect anybody else's health care planning for their life, but has significant benefits, particularly to those of us in rural America. Thank you. I yield back.